Alright, so I thought I'd just show you this real quickly today. If you saw my J-plug lure, you know that I made a little thing. I had to turn it by hand, but I had dipped, here's something sort of like it, I dipped the head into paint, and I didn't want the paint to all run down to one side, so I stuck it on something, and then I turned it so that it would dry evenly. And if it worked, which it did, I went ahead and bought this motor. This motor was $14.99, and to buy a dryer like this is around $100. So I know this looks awful, and I'm going to probably build a different one for it, but I just wanted to throw it together. These are parts from the other one that I had, and I just kind of threw it together. I wired it here to an old cable that I had, went to an old heater that doesn't work anymore, and it works great. I put this block here for a special reason. I can paint stripes, say this is a paintbrush, I can paint stripes on lures. This little guy here is a small lure that you'll see like on a MEPS type lure, and it's got little indentations going around here. And they're kind of hard to paint, but I like to paint them red. So I take my paintbrush while this is spinning slowly, and this gives me a guide to put the paintbrush on and stick right in there and go ahead and paint those. So it works really well. The whole reason is to make the lure, if you dip it, the paint will all want to run down here and gunk up. Or if you put it this way, it comes down here. If you put it this way, it starts rolling down into your lure. So I just screw it on here. Turn it on. As you can see, it's spinning. And that allows the paint to dry evenly. It works great. It's 36 RPM. Just took the wire, took a few of these little nut things, screwed it on, bolted it to a little piece of wood, have a piece of wood going across here. This piece of wood has a hole drilled in it. This is a piece of a drumstick, but just a dowel will work. And I put a little block here with a screw through it to screw it on. Put this little stand here. This is just from a piece of scrap wood that was already on here, so this doesn't need to be there. But I'll build a nicer one eventually. Right now I've got a piece of a nail going through here. This motor has a little pin sticking out, and it has a little hole in it. So I drilled a hole through the stick, and that's what's holding it on, is a little nail through there. I don't have a bolt the right size yet, so it's a nail and I've got it taped in there. But it works. So I'll build another one, but I thought I'd show it to you real quickly because you don't have to spend $100 for one, you can make one. Now I can only do one lure at a time right now. When I rebuild this, I'll make this removable, and I'll have some type of a wheel here that can come off, so I can have it like this if I want, especially when I'm painting these little guys. But I can also have some type of a wheel here that will probably be foam, and I can stick things in here with like little alligator clips, and I could clip it to one of these screw eyes, and I could do 5 or 6 lures at a time that way. So that's it. I just thought I'd show it to you real quickly. I'm going to make a nicer one sometime. I'll probably do a video on that. So I bought this at Jan's Netcraft, jansnetcraft.com. Other places, probably Lure Parts Online, other places like that probably have them too. And you can probably find them in an electronic store. You want about a 30 to 40 RPM motor, no more than that. Alright, thanks for watching.